Why are some black people quick to condemn other black people when an alleged crime is committed against a white person without all the information, the evidence, and facts of the situation that led to the conflict? They're just quick to condemn the black person. And there are repeat offenders on YouTube that consistently does this. In this video, we're going to go over a few of them. Just listen to what they say, and I want you to comment. Let me know what you think. Is this justifiable, or is this just a case of self-hatred being perpetuated by these particular content creators?
Let me tell you what it sounds like to me. All right. Now that we have more context to the whole conversation, this is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he went there looking for trouble. And that's the reason that he had a knife in his bag, and he pulled the knife out of his bag looking to make sure. It's almost like I'm inciting a situation where somebody can confront me so that I can make sure that I do something to him, and then I can claim self-defense as a result of it. He went there looking for trouble. He went there with a knife on purpose, and he reached in his bag, and then he stabbed that boy in his chest, and then he tried to justify it by saying, well, it was self-defense.
You see how Anton just framed this as if this guy planned this, premeditated, and came there with intentions of taking the life of this young man. It's just crazy. He said this without any proof. He given a distorted, self-hating perspective. It's just crazy.
This is a cut and dry case that somehow is being turned into not a cut and dry case. And I don't think this is by accident. I don't think this is organic. So Austin Metcalf, 17-year-old kid, sitting under a tent at a high school track meet on a Monday or Tuesday morning. I can't, my memory's now getting a little fuzzy, but he's sitting under a tent in the stands, and this is kind of commonplace and common practice. And he sees a kid sitting under their tent that's not from their school, and there's some sort of conversation about, hey, kid, you need to move. And the other 17-year-old kid, Carmelo Anthony, gets, according to Austin Metcalf's brother, Hunter, he gets a little agitated, gets a little saucy. They exchange words. Austin allegedly grabs this kid's backpack or in some way puts his hands on this kid, and Carmelo Anthony stabs him in the chest and the heart, actually, and Austin Metcalf bleeds out and dies in his brother's arms.
Jason Whitlock has spent his career berating and degrading the black community, so it's no surprise that he's going to come to the aid of this young man.
I do think this is a race thing, and I think people need to stop trying to play nice guy and call it for what it is. I don't think it's helpful when white people try to be like, oh, we don't want to, they want problems with you though. They won't smoke with you. They raised $200,000 or something for this boy that killed the white kid. And by all measures, he was wrong. All you have to do is look up the law. He's wrong. You're under somebody's tent, which you shouldn't have been, right? They could have compassion and let you sit under their tent when it's raining. They could. They don't have to. They ask you to leave. You refuse to leave. Then you say, touch me and see what happened to you. Therefore, he's planning to use deadly force against kids under the tent where it's raining at. And I guess they pushed him out of the tent, grabbed his backpack or something, and then he stabbed somebody in the heart. Anybody, unless you're looking for money and fame and you're racist, wouldn't jump on the bandwagon and saying, I'm going to put money for a kid that killed another kid.
Tatum is the same person that said the George Floyd incident was justified. He said the Sandra Macy situation was justified. He said Daniel Penny was justified in murdering Jordan Neely. So it's no surprise that he's going to say that this is an unjustified act. Had the tables been turned and that was the white guy killing Carmelo Anthony, he would be saying that Carmelo Anthony instigated it and deserved death.
Okay, so what happened? You know, and the worst part is, doesn't matter what happened. We know the result. We know what occurred. A life was lost. But let's read through this and then let's get through this.
Really, Wally? Facts don't matter? I guess facts only matter when the victim is not white. That's when facts matter. Facts don't matter when the victim is white. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. Let's just condemn the black guy. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button.